Okay, welcome to the MGRP genre tutorial for Group 2 here. Visual with words slash visual display. Name's pretty self-explanatory. Just any of these genres are things where you're going to use a mixture of images, art, design, whatever it might be, with words themselves. The other genres lend themselves to being more print heavy sometimes. Um, this one really focuses on purposeful use of visuals. So the key, like with all of the genres, is going to be to not only um, find good research, obviously find information that's pertinent and clear and helps your overall cause, but rather to use that and to create something new. Again, you can't stress this enough. Your genres have to be something that you make, you write, you create, not just something that you find. So we'll look at examples of that here in just a moment. Furthermore, what you need to do is make sure that your images are carefully chosen in order to create the overall effect of the genre. It's not just slapping some pictures up there. You've chosen some sort of way to really use the power of pictures, color, design, whatever it might be, in order to help forward your message. That's what the whole thing is all about. Um, Lastly, again, be sure that you're going to get something out of using whichever genre. If you make a poster, don't just make a poster just because, hey, posters are quote unquote easy, but rather you have some interesting graphic stuff that you can put together that can really be the best way to make your information clear to your reader, pop for your reader, go in line with the overall message that you're trying to put together. So don't think of group 2 as the easy genre, the easy group, just because it uses pictures. You don't just get to be a first grader with some puff paint and a piece of poster board and just say, hey, look, it's a project. So that's something to keep in mind as you go forward. So let's take a look at a couple of examples to see what all this means. So here we are going to start with, let's call it a pamphlet from a project on restaurants, the restaurant industry. It's got the idea of baking is the overall idea for the MGRP product, but this particular genre helped this student talk about styling techniques and food presentation visually. So she used, of course, Flip Snack here to make it look like an actual, finished product book thing, but it's basically just a pamphlet on that topic. So we slide in there, and top's a little cut off there, but it's okay. Here you have some pictures and some images and a little bit of words, and both of them work together in order to make this thing happen. So we start with pretty general pictures here that just sort of give ideas for what presentation is all about before we get to the real research stuff that gives tips and reasons why this is important. Here, shaping foods to a certain mold help give the plate a more defined look rather than being a plate of mush, showing the importance of the visual aspect and what you can do. Here's why you use plain white dishes. Here's why the colorful garnishes work. All this information works with the really interesting eye-catching pictures that make you hungry and also make you realize that yes, the visuals are an important aspect of food production. So we take it to the end, more tips, more tips. Notice it's not just one page. Notice the pictures are well done. This is pretty well executed. Now the key, we go to then come to the works cited page, and as always, we scroll down to genre 2 and we find that everything's in order. There's pictures and also tips for garnishing your dishes. Small addition, big impact from Price My Kitchen, a web site that has all sorts of information in there. That's where some of the information was, as well as some of the stock photos, free photos, things like that. Lots of citations to show that this was created by this person, not just found somewhere. Quickly, we have another one here, a poster, an infographic. Notice how this poster uses color, it uses design, it uses style. It's not just a bunch of random stuff slapped together. All this stuff follows the process of good visual design. This is an MGRP about visual design, the psychology of design. And so this one talks about color specifically. It goes along with all the others. The other genres cover different aspects. These are good examples of visuals with words that are pretty effective. So good luck with yours.